All right, you guys, welcome back. Behind me is Taylor's Neon SRT-4. Now, you guys may remember the original video we shot with this car, but Taylor's done some modifications since then. We've seen the limits of, the Caliber SRT-4. We've seen the limits of Lorenzo's Minis. We've seen the limits of the CR-V in terms of traction and what you can kind of do on the street. And Taylor's inching close to that limit, I have a feeling, especially being a front-wheel drive car with just about 400 horsepower. We're gonna talk to him, we're gonna see what mods he's done and see if it's still kind of a capable street machine. Let's go. This is an SRT-4 Neon. It's not just a Neon, obviously, it's an SRT-4. It's got a 6-puck clutch. Taylor already had that done, so he had a lot of the key parts of the build already finished. And then of course the 2.4 liter inline 4 under the hood, twin cam engine. Unlike the Caliber SRT-4, this is a iron block closed deck engine. So it's got a ton of potential. And you know, somewhere around 300 to 400 wheel horsepower, you really don't have to be worrying about the bottom end. That might change though, as Taylor approaches 450, 500 horsepower at the crank. It's got a short shifter. Pulls pretty good. That was 24 pounds, 3,000 to 4,000 RPM. Super light steering, aggressive return to center, but it's totally streetable. The clutch is the only thing that would kind of deter me from daily driving this. Now, when I say the limit, what do I mean by that? I don't mean a front-wheel drive car can't have more than 400 wheel horsepower. We've figured that out. That's obviously not the case. Lorenzo's Minis, like I said, Brandon's Caliber, easily 550, 600 wheel horsepower. When I mean the limit, I mean what is comfortable on the street. Not even just for daily driving, but are you just laying down rubber? Is that power actually going to use? Let's find out. Oh wow. Oh yeah, that is noticeably quicker than last time. Last time I drove the car, it was on stock suspension, and that was fine for the most part. The SRT-4 is actually, it holds up great. I think it's held up wonderfully with time. The base Neon is a terrible car. That's not a great car. Like, a base Civic is a much better starting point, in my opinion, especially around this time period, to build from to, let's say, an SI or a Type R, whereas the Neon in factory form, not a great car. Holy torque steer. Factory LSD, of course. Not the greatest driving position. There are just a few of those carryovers from the factory Neon that don't feel great. The seats themselves are amazing. These can't ask for anything more from the seats, but I'm a little bit high up.
My name's Taylor, and this is my 2004 Dodge Neon SRT-4. Seen it last time in the video we did with Brandon and the Caliber, but done a few things since then. Tuned it up a little bit and got a little bit more goodies now. Well, it was the Mopar Stage 3 kit, which was essentially a bolt-on kit you could buy from Dodge. Bolted on, it comes with a computer, fuel injectors, fuel pump, turbo, and you just bolt it on and go. There's no tuning required. Since then though, I've added the giant intercooler in the front, new cold air intake, and we have a custom tune now. So we should hopefully be close to 400 wheel. Haven't got it dynoed yet, but planning to do that soon. So, but other than that, not really too much new besides the big intercooler. That's kind of the key to getting the custom tune and keeping the intake temps down. It pretty much makes 20 pounds through the whole RPM range. Maybe 19, 18 pounds depending, but it's all the boost the whole way. Yeah. It just doesn't drop. It's great.
Is it comfortable?
It's manageable.
Okay.
It's a little squirrely now. Actually, I did get coilovers installed, so it's lowered on essentially KW V1s. Nice. They're actually Mopar Stage 2 branded, manufactured by KW. So I found those from HPA Motorsports in Port Kells. Yep. They just happened to have them. They were sitting on the shelf for like 15 years. And I went in there and they sold them to me and I got them put on. So it's a little bit lower than last time too. Kind of. Unused Mopar performance parts straight out of the catalog. And HPA Motorsports was actually the original dealer for KW suspension in North America before they set up shop in California. So that was really cool too. I do actually have a watt box as well hooked up. So 2-step and no lift shift, which is pretty fun. Yeah, for now, pretty much just the axles. That's what I would want to break though. Yeah. They're fairly straightforward to replace and nothing internal. Transmission, maybe in the future. Could do a billet input shaft, straight cut 1-2 gears, carbon synchro rings. But that's all expensive and it's good to go for now. It's kind of at the point with power, I think, where any more and kind of risking the internals a little bit. Yeah. So I don't really want to do any more to it for now. It's been fun.
All right, thanks, Taylor.
No worries, thanks, man.
You get drone with the windows down. With the windows up, there's not much drone. It's actually fairly refined. As refined as a Neon can get. All right, let's go, you guys. 6,500. Wow. Torque steer, yes. With more power comes more torque steer. You know what's saving this car right now from the torque steer, from it eating itself, is the alignment. It seems that it still has a ton of grip, and with these KWs, the contact patch on the road, even on a super uneven road like that, is staying put. It's not bad in terms of like a manic front wheel drive car trying to throw me off the road. It is not bad, and that is a compliment, because like Brandon's car, too much. Too much power for a front wheel drive car. This is, for me at least, this would be the limit. And I know I said that last video, but with the upgrades and the suspension, it feels a little bit more connected. At the same time though, I still get the feeling that it's kind of like just throwing a ton of power at a car that did not deserve it to begin with. You can argue with me on that all day long, but this base car was not really meant for 400 plus horsepower. God, this thing's fun. This thing is so much fun. I mean, we've hit 27 pounds, full throttle, closer to 20. But the boost threshold's great. If you're at 3,500 RPM, hucking in this corner, come out, give it some gas. I mean, the turbo's right there. It spools up, gets hot real quick. Now let's go down to 2,500 RPM, see how it does. Yeah, you're already at 10 pounds of boost by 2,800 RPM. So boost has not been sacrificed, but it's still manageable. The turbo spool is still to the point where it feels smooth. You know, it's not an on-off switch. It's not just shoved up to the top of the power band. We have caught up to a Rolls-Royce Cullinan that's going about as slow as I would expect a Rolls-Royce Cullinan to go around these parts. Mean age of an SRT-4 Neon owner, I don't know, 28. Mean age of a Rolls-Royce Cullinan driver, 79. Wow. I mean, it's totally happy to just sit at 2,000 RPM and cruise. It's not bouncy. You know, it is stiff, but you get into a brand new Civic Type R and it's stiffer than this. No loss in response, but a lot more power, and it's still manageable. It's still fun, and it's completely out of the realm of, hey, I can be pinned to the floor with the throttle pedal all of the time and I don't have to be worried. Like, we're past that. This is past that now. And there's a fine sweet spot, and I think Taylor's hit it with this engine setup right now. Thanks guys for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe. You can find Taylor on Instagram. You can find me on Instagram. if you want. We do have a merch line coming up. I'm wearing one of the hats right now. No, it is not all Roads Untraveled branded stuff. We have some cool designs I think you guys are going to enjoy. It's not out yet, but if you want to get notified, hit the link in the description and you'll be the first to know. We'll see you next time.